Hi, remote learners. I just wanted to quickly take you through the process of signing in to your Chromebook or signing into your student's Gmail account with the school. If you borrowed a Chromebook from our district, whenever you open it up, you should have a white box that's called Google or called Gmail as your sign in. Before you sign in, check the bottom right to make sure that Chromebook is already connected to your personal internet. If you aren't signed into your Wi-Fi, it's going to say it can't connect you or it doesn't find your name. Make sure you are signed into the Wi-Fi. It's in the bottom right with just the couple bars. That should be what you click to sign onto the Wi-Fi. So whenever you know you are on the internet, go back to that white box. You're going to type in your student's username. This should just be 32 or 33, your student's last name, and your student's first initial. You do not have to type in @CRCSD. They've already programmed that in for you. If you look to the far right, you should see it right there. So all you're typing is your student's username. Then you're going to click next, and you should be prompted to type in a password. Your password is CR. It is not cap sensitive. It doesn't matter if it's capitalized or lowercase. And then your student's lunch number ID. That should be a 6-digit number. If you're not sure you're typing it correctly, there's a little eyeball. You can click that and that will show you what you're typing. So you can cross-reference what I emailed you and what you're actually typing. Then you're going to click next and it should take you to a home page, your desktop. Now, I am only using Google Chrome at this point. You should see on those computers typing without tears. We're not going to be using that. And that's all you should be doing is just going to Google Chrome. And in the top right, I'm going to show you right here. Whenever you click on Google Chrome, you should come to a sign like this, a page like this. And in the top right, you're going to see Gmail and a circle with your student's initials in it. You shouldn't have to sign in a second time. When you logged into the Chromebook, you already logged into your student's Gmail. So you're just going to click that circle and it will take you right to your student's email. I'm sending our choice boards, I'm sending our schedules to both you and your student. All right, so let's pause there, and now I'm going to take the friends that are using a desktop at home through the steps. So whenever you go to your family's computer, it's best to use Chrome. Internet Explorer doesn't always support the programs that we use. So if you can go to Chrome and then again go to just plain old Google, you're going to click Gmail. And if your family already has someone signed in, you can just add another account. And I'm going to use this as an example. So your student's email is the same thing. Your numbers, your last name, and then your initials. What's different about using a family computer is that now you do have to type in @CRCSD. It is not already programmed in your family's computer, so here you are typing your student's entire email address. After you have this whole thing typed in, you're going to click next and type in the CR with the numbers. If you're not sure what you're typing, again, you can click that eyeball and it will show you, this is just something I quickly typed, it will show you what you just typed. Then click next and it will take you to all the emails your student has been getting. Now, if you are looking at your choice boards and schedules, everything that I send, I'm giving your student access to. So all these links are given access to your student and they should just be able to click them and go right to them. If it's prompting you to ask for permission, it's because you may have defaulted to someone else's Gmail account or you may not be signed into your student's Gmail account. If it is doing that, just go to either you have an initial or your face and go ahead and change back to your students. Gmail's kind of weird and it sometimes defaults to that main person. So anything I'm sending you, it shouldn't ask for permission. If you are coming to the Google Meets, it shouldn't have to say you were going to ask the instructor for permission because your student is already given permission. If you're coming in on your cell phone or under your own account, that's why you're seeing that prompt. So those are the two things I kind of wanted to talk about. I know a lot of friends have been struggling with usernames and passwords, so hopefully this figures things out. I do just want to touch base with you and let you know that this whole summer we were under the impression that BOCES, who's our educational provider in the state, was going to be taking over our remote learners. We didn't learn that our school and our staff would be responsible for our remote learners until a week before school started. So if you're feeling like this could have been rolled out a little more organized, I absolutely understand. It was just a very big announcement that we didn't learn until a week before school started. So with that information, I hope and I really appreciate so many of you have been so flexible and so understanding. We're going to do the best we can, and it's getting better every day, but I just wanted to kind of clear that up. If you're feeling some frustrations, I understand. But in the future, after we figure out this login info, it should be a lot smoother. Another thing that you should be looking forward to is the rollout of our new program called Seesaw. We do not have logins yet. As soon as I get those logins, I will send those to you, and then all this Gmail stuff can go out the window. We're not going to use that anymore. Seesaw is going to be really amazing, super kid-friendly. The kids can get the worksheets that I send, work on them on the computer, no printing, and then just submit it to me. So you won't have to email me pictures. You won't have to always be managing that. They'll be able to submit the assignments right from me. We will still use the Google Meets for our daily meetings. Seesaw doesn't have anything like that. But again, if you're signed in under your student's account, it should be a non-issue. The last thing I want to talk about is that survey that I sent out at the beginning of our school year. Many families felt that 9:30 to 10 o'clock was the best time for them to meet. So that's why we had a shift in the schedule. I did write it on the Google Meet time frame, but I don't think that was bold enough for parents to see. That's okay. Thank you for being flexible. I don't mind if your family hops on a little early, if you guys wanted to chat with your classmates and touch base with them and give your kids some time to socialize. That's totally fine. And then again, the time that worked for the most families was the 1 to 1:30 in the afternoon option. So I appreciate your flexibility. I'm really trying to roll with you guys and give as many time choices as I can. So thank you again for that. And another reason that we prefer for the kids to use their @CRCSD login is just so I can always be noticing who is on our calls. And that is, again, how I'm going to take attendance in the future. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me or call me, whatever works best for you. But hopefully this will clear up any questions that you might have had about usernames and passwords. And I'll be in touch again with the Seesaw info. All right, bye guys.